Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Yellowstone EP provides development update on 2 more spin-off series. Warning: spoilers ahead for the Yellowstone series finale. Yellowstone executive producer Christina Voros has provided a development update on 2 more spin-off series for Taylor Sheridan's Western universe. The end of Yellowstone saw the Dutton family sell the titular ranch back to the Broken Rock Reservation, with Beth, Kelly Riley, and Rip, Cole Hauser, buying a new one, taking their young ranch hand Carter, Finn Little, with them. This sets the stage for the pair's upcoming spin-off series, which is currently in development alongside another show, The Madison, both expanding the franchise's modern-day storytelling. Speaking with TV Insider, however, Voros acknowledged 2 other previously announced Yellowstone spin-offs, 6666 and 1944, providing updates on their development. The executive producer revealed there are still some doors open, and production on both shows will depend on Sheridan's decision to continue. While she doesn't know if the shows are still in development, it doesn't mean they won't arrive at some point in the future. Check out what Voros had to say below. I honestly don't know how Taylor chooses to tell which stories he chooses to tell when. I think he has closed a lot of doors on Yellowstone this season. There are obviously characters that we will not see again because they have been dispatched. But I think he has left some doors open, and there's some doors that I can't tell if they're locked or not yet. But we will know when we cross through them. Yellowstone first began to expand into spin-offs with 1883, which told the story of the first generation of Duttons who settled on the land which would become the ranch. This was followed by another spin-off set 40 years later, showcasing Jacob, Harrison Ford, and Cara Dutton, Helen Mirren, as they deal with issues like the Great Depression. 1923 Season 2 is set to begin on February 23, 2025, the first of 2 spin-offs, alongside The Madison confirmed for next year. However, although 6666 was announced in 2021 and 1944 in 2023, there's no word yet on their current development state. The Yellowstone finale answered many questions and closed various storylines, but the episode could not solve every mystery about Season 5. Beth and Rip's Yellowstone spin-off is likely taking priority, since it will be continuing the story of the original, following a new Dutton legacy in the process. Sheridan is also overseeing other shows for Paramount like Lioness and Landman Now, which could also be eating away at the time spent developing 6666 and 1944. Although it's still unclear if the shows are in development, it could simply be that the wider scope of the creators' projects mean they aren't going to be prioritized for some time. Voros' update indicates that while 6666 and 1944 might not be in active development, their futures could be determined based on how well the upcoming Yellowstone spin-offs perform. 1923 will likely lead into the other year-based spin-off, while the show focusing on the Four Sixes Ranch might be connected to one of the modern-day shows. Although there's still nothing concrete about what it means for their futures, the new shows might still have some life left in them, depending on how prioritized shows perform. Yellowstone stars Kevin Costner and centers on his character John Dutton. Dutton and his family live on a cattle ranch just a few hours away from Yellowstone National Park. The series chronicles the family's struggle to defend their home from an Indian reservation and land developers. As if their life wasn't complicated enough, the Duttons also have medical issues, political aspirations, and family secrets stacked against them. The expansive universe of Yellowstone is about to grow even larger. As fans continue to reel from the announcement of the show's eventual conclusion and the explosive narratives of its current season, EP Taylor Sheridan has shared tantalizing updates about 2 more spin-off series in development. With 1883 and 1923 already deepening the Yellowstone lore, Sheridan's vision shows no signs of slowing down. ###The Yellowstone effect. Since its premiere, Yellowstone has captivated audiences with its gritty storytelling, morally complex characters, and breathtaking portrayal of the American West. The show's success has not only redefined modern westerns, but also turned its sprawling universe into a television empire. From the harsh realities of 1883 to the turbulent times of 1923, each spin-off has provided unique perspectives on the Dutton family's generational saga. Now, 2 more series promise to expand the world even further, exploring untapped eras and themes. Spinoff number 1, 1944. One of the newly announced projects, tentatively titled 1944, will focus on the Dutton family during the mid-20th century. This era, marked by World War II and its aftermath, offers fertile ground for storytelling. Sheridan teased that 1944 will delve into how the war reshaped the Duttons and their Montana ranch. This was a time of seismic change, Sheridan said in a recent interview, not just for America, but for the Dutton family. The war impacted every aspect of life, from the labor force to family dynamics. The ranch had to adapt to survive, and so did the Duttons. Fans can expect a blend of historical drama and the familiar Yellowstone themes of loyalty, power, and survival. Rumors suggest the show may introduce new characters while offering connections to existing ones, bridging the gap between 1923 and the modern-day Duttons. Spinoff number 2, a modern offshoot. While 1944 focuses on the past, the second spinoff will reportedly be set in the present day, branching out from the main Yellowstone timeline. Sheridan hinted at exploring the ripple effects of the Dutton legacy on other families and communities in Montana. The modern West isn't just about cattle and land disputes anymore, Sheridan explained. It's about technology, urbanization, and a younger generation redefining what it means to live in this landscape. This spinoff will look at how the Duttons' decisions resonate far beyond their ranch. While specific details remain under wraps, this series could introduce an entirely new ensemble cast, while still acknowledging the larger Yellowstone tapestry. Themes like environmental conservation, indigenous land rights, and rural identity are expected to take center stage. Sheridan's creative vision. Taylor Sheridan's approach to storytelling is the cornerstone of Yellowstone's success. His ability to craft nuanced characters and weave historical context into compelling drama has set a high bar for television. With these new spin-offs, Sheridan is once again pushing boundaries. "I'm not interested in repeating myself," Sheridan said. "Each new chapter in the Yellowstone universe has to bring something fresh and meaningful. Otherwise, what's the point?" This ethos has been evident in the wildly different tones of 1883 and 1923. While 1883 explored the grueling journey of pioneers, 1923 examined the economic and cultural upheavals of the early 20th century. Fans can likely expect 1944 and the modern spinoff to offer similarly distinct narratives. Casting possibilities. As speculation swirls about the new series, so does the conversation about casting. Sheridan's knack for assembling stellar ensembles has been a hallmark of Yellowstone and its spin-offs. While no official announcements have been made, fans are already speculating about potential stars. For 1944, there's buzz about the inclusion of military veterans, both in front of and behind the camera, to authentically capture the World War II experience. Meanwhile, the modern spinoff could feature younger actors and rising stars, perhaps offering a fresh perspective on the Dutton legacy. Challenges and opportunities. Expanding the Yellowstone universe is not without its challenges. Balancing historical accuracy with dramatic storytelling, ensuring continuity across timelines, and meeting fan expectations are just a few hurdles. However, Sheridan's track record suggests he's more than up to the task. It's about honoring the story while taking creative risks, Sheridan said. That's where the magic happens. Moreover, these spin-offs offer opportunities to explore underrepresented voices and stories within the Yellowstone framework. From indigenous perspectives to the evolving role of women in the West, there's a wealth of material to draw from. ###fan reactions